is reporting for real this time. We had a false alarm earlier on in the week. We thought Dalvin Cook, or last week, was going to report. It was fake news. I believe this to be real news. Dalvin Cook reporting Michael Pierce opts out. We're going to have a lot of opting out players in the coming weeks. I don't know if we'll have one of those big name people. It is tough to know. I'm sure there will be someone like a Todd Gurley. I'm sure there will be somebody of serious stature in the NFL that opts out. But right now, we don't have to worry about that right now. We're worried about this man right here. This man they call Dalvin Cook, who's going to cook up a bunch of numbers for you in 2020. And you had literally no excuse to handcuff Alexander Mattison. He was dirt cheap all offseason long. He didn't have that Kareem Hunt value where you can't cuff Hunt and Chubb together. No. Mattison's been cheap in drafts. You could reach around and not even sweat. But a lot of people still drafted. Dalvin Cook missed out on Mattison because they didn't want to back him up. Well, good for you if you didn't cuff the two. You had no excuse, but now Cook is back. You still need to go get Mattison. This will put a damper on the value of Mattison. You could probably get Mattison pretty cheap at this point. Don't just go to Bob from accounting and go, Bob, give me Mattison. He's going to hold him over your head. Poke around, ask for other things, and go, well, what do you want from Mattison, Bob? How about a cup of coffee? So, how about a Danish, Bob? Dalvin Cook's back. He's going to drop big numbers. He should be in your top 5 overall. Let's get cooking. And expect more news from me throughout the week, throughout the day, whatever, as these players opt out. The Patriots are looking like they're in some trouble. Dalvin Cook reporting. It made no sense, you're right, to sit out. There's no leverage for a player to sit out any longer. I mean, could it happen? Yeah. Do players act with emotion and not logic? Yeah. Do they have the best advisors? No. Clearly. But now a player is going to miss thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I believe upwards of what is it, $40,000, $50,000 per day that they don't show up to camp. They can't afford that, and it doesn't get rescinded when they return. In the days of old, you could hold out. All those fees would accrue, all that cash would accrue, and then you just say, "Hey, let me back at the front door. I made a mistake," and the team would just waive it all. Come back, open arms, forget about the fines. Not anymore. It doesn't get rescinded, which means a player, if they hold out, they know they're losing that huge amount of money per day that they sit out. That will help eliminate any future players sitting out. Now, there's all other kinds of conspiracy theories about players holding out after week 1, week 2. You know what? Let's worry about week 1, not get ahead of ourselves. Let's try and have a football season, which I still think is more than 50% likely. Whether we have stoppage, pauses, we don't know. But Dalvin Cook's back. That's the news for today. He should be in your top 6 overall and still cuff Mattison at every turn. That's all for now.